What's going on, everybody? My name is Hydros, and welcome back to some more My Hero Ultra Impact. And today, we're going to talk about whether or not you should be summoning on the upcoming UR Green Bakugo. Now, before we're going to get started, make sure you guys go down there, click that red subscribe button, make sure it says subscribe, click that bell, turn on all those notifications to send out any future videos, drop a like down below, and comment. Are you going to be summoning for the upcoming UR Green Bakugo, or are you going to be saving those beautiful gems for the global 1-year anniversary that should be starting right after Bakugo? Now, speaking of the global 1-year anniversary, we should expect a data download roughly around 3 to 4 days, usually about 3 when the event itself actually ends for Bakugo. So around the February 9th or 10th, roughly, we should see a data download happen that should hold the 1-year anniversary stuff. And the reason it should hold the 1-year anniversary stuff is because of the login event, the countdown login bonus. This ends on the 15th itself. So obviously with a countdown, you would expect after the countdown is over, the official celebration should then begin. Now, again, 15th is when should expect everything, as well as the banners itself. The banner itself does end on the 15th as well. So, you know, that's roughly when we can expect the anniversary start, on the 15th. There shouldn't be a maintenance. Usually when there's maintenance, the end times or the start times of things are usually around 1200. The start times end up becoming 1700 JST, because maintenance usually falls between 1200 and 1700 JST roughly whenever they do hold a maintenance, give or take a few, hours. Just depends on the maintenance, I guess, severity. But generally when the end times are normal, we shouldn't expect a maintenance at all, really. The only reason we knew that a maintenance was coming before was in the event for the VE towers. This Hawk stage was started at 1700 JST, so that's how we knew that a maintenance was coming, because when something starts on 1700 JST, it's most likely that we'll receive a maintenance. But just because there isn't a 1700 here doesn't mean that we possibly couldn't get a maintenance. I just think it's unlikely that we'll get a maintenance. It should just be a straight up data download around, like I said, the 9th or 10th, right? So the event itself ends on the 13th. Usually it happens between around 3 days ish before the event ends. So we should expect the data download, as I said, around the 10th, 9th or 10th, give or take. So there is that. That's when we can expect to see all of the information on anything upcoming for the global 1-year anniversary in terms of units, memories, events, and all that kind of stuff to be held. So here today, though, I want to talk about Bakugo, but the global 1-year anniversary is still a big factor in whether or not you should summon for this Bakugo, because the global anniversary is after Bakugo. Most likely 99% sure that it is going to be after Bakugo, judging by all the times and stuff like that. I would say no. I would say don't summon on Bakugo. Now, keep this in mind. My opinion is not like definitive. This is just my opinion. It's subjective on whether or not I think that you guys as free-to-play spenders and so on and so forth should spend your gems on this banner or not. Whether or not you do that is up to you entirely. You're not wrong for summoning on Bakugo if you so please. So by all means, if you happen to summon on Bakugo, then that's cool. That's up to you. That's completely your decision. But in my opinion, because global anniversary is so close, I would say hold your gems, save it all until the global 1-year anniversary, or at least until we know the upcoming units and stuff like that for global, because the banner does not go away until the 15th. We should get the data download roughly, around the 10th-ish or so. So that's plenty of time to determine, hey, I got 5 days between Bakugo ending and the anniversary beginning. So, that's kind of the time there as well, if you're kind of waiting for that information to then summon on Bakugo. Now, if you're a huge Bakugo fan, if you're just a huge Bakugo fan in general, go ahead, summon on the banner. I think it's great for Bakugo fans, because not only is this finally the first green Bakugo, this Bakugo completes the holy, rainbow of, colors for Bakugo, right? So we go to characters here. We have, the green Bakugo coming. We have purple, red, yellow. We did have a purple before and blue, so we have double purple. So, but there we go. We got the 5, I guess the people are calling them like the Infinity Stones, I guess, because it makes sense with the colors. But we have ABL, STR, MND, DST, and now INT. So that completes all 5 colors of Bakugo finally. So whether or not you are into that kind of thing or not for collection, if you're just a collector and you want to summon to collect all the units, by all means, However, the reason I would say don't summon also is because this is still a general pool banner. This banner isn't anything special. It's not an Impact Fest. It's not a limited banner. Bakugo and Deku and the memories will then go into the general pool to summon and on pretty much any banner after the fact, except for ones that, you know, have limited pools like VE Tower or type banners and stuff like that, right? So, you know, just keep that in mind. This Bakugo will go into the general pool. I don't know whether Global's anniversary will have an Impact Fest, which usually dictates a 1.5 times rate banner. Most likely it could be an Impact Fest. I don't know if it's going to be fantasy or not, but if it does have a 1.5 times banner rate, obviously Bakugo is going to be in the general pool, and you'll still have a higher chance to pull him there as well. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about summoning, whether or not you're, you know, saying, oh, should I summon for this before anniversary? Should I summon or wait till anniversary? If you're wanting to wait, Bakugo will, again, like I said, will still be in the general pool. The memories will be in the general pool. The Deku will be in the general pool. So I would say wait. I would say hold off at least until we know what the anniversary is and what it will hold in terms of, like, will it be an Impact Fest or not and stuff like that? Will it be a 1.5 times rate banner? All that sort of good stuff. So in terms of looking at it right now, knowing that anniversary is coming up on the 15th, despite not knowing what it will be, because it is an anniversary, it is a major celebration, I would expect the units to be somewhat busted, at least good, very, very good in terms of what the anniversary will entail. I would still say no. I would still say no, I would not summon on this Bakugo. This Bakugo is pretty good. I know in my breakdown video I said he was kind of meh-ish, but looking at him again, looking at what he can do, he is good. He is fairly decent. He's not like amazingly busted by any means, but he still is good. He still is, you know, useful in some situations. The stackable is also pretty neat as well. Again, this is kind of the first unit that actually has this stackable thing here, which isn't really new. I guess it's just trying to determine, like, showing people that this is infinitely stackable versus a limit, right? So there is that. But again, this Bakugo's cool. I mean, his Plus Ultra looks cool. His art looks nice and stuff like that. If you're a Bakugo fan, or you just want to complete your you know, your holy colors of Bakugo, then by all means summon on him, right? But if you're wanting to save for the best of the best, if you're wanting to save for the best banners to summon on, most likely, generally it's always going to be the Impact Fest. Impact Fests are always going to be the best banners because of the higher rate for that banner. But in terms of just busted units, I would expect now, again, this is global, so we don't know. Just, you know, some games like to treat the global version a little differently than, you know, the actual JP version. But in terms of global, in terms of it having an anniversary soon, yeah, I would still say hold off. Don't summon for Deku or Bakugo on this banner. The memories are also really good. I think the UR memory is pretty good. The free-to-play memory is also pretty good as well. Gran Torino, I mean, obviously do your event. There's no reason not to do the event. But yeah, I would not summon on this banner. This banner is a general banner, like I've said already. I don't mean to repeat myself, but it is a general banner. It's nothing too special, really. So Bakugo, Deku, and the memories are all going to go into the general pool. If Global has a 1.5 times rate banner, then you're still going to have your chance to pull this Bakugo, the Deku, and the memories on the global anniversary banners as well, with the 1.5 times rate if it has it. So again, that's something to keep in mind. Again, if you want to summon but you're unsure because of the global anniversary, I would say hold off until we get the global data download and see potentially what the units and what they're like and all that stuff, and then make your decision to kind of summon at the last second, or not really last second, but within the last few days of the banner being live for Bakugo, whether or not you truly really want the Bakugo or you want to save those hard-earned gems for the anniversary. Now, my recommendation, again, this is my recommendation, as I said already, do not summon on Bakugo. Save your gems for anniversary. That is my best recommendation to you. That is what I would do. To be honest, I am probably not even going to summon on this Bakugo banner outside of using the free daily singles. Obviously, use your free daily singles to your heart's content on this, by the way. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. So use your free daily singles on this banner to potentially get your Bakugo, Deku, or your memories and all that stuff. You could get very lucky on that and eventually get them on the daily singles. But that's all I'm probably going to be doing. I'm probably only going to be using my daily singles on this because for anniversary, if it is 1.5 times rates, then, you know, I'm going to be able to get this Bakugo, Deku, and the memories on that banner and any banner actually in the future, because they're just going to be in all the banners for the foreseeable future. So again, let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments down below. The Deku is a very wonky unit, by the way. So it's like his kit is very weird. It's a very weird one, right? I don't know what they did with this guy, but he's interesting to say the least. But Bakugo is still good. The memories are still good. At least the UR summonable memory is good. So I mean, it's not a bad thing to summon on this banner. You're not summoning for bad units entirely. It's just it being a general pool banner is what makes or breaks it for me, because it is a general pool unit. You can get this guy at any point in any given time in the future in any banner. And because global anniversary is coming up, I just would not summon. I would not waste your gems on this banner. Save your gems, use your free daily singles, and that's it. That's pretty much all I can say from this point on. Again, I like the unit. I like the memories. Again, I like them. But even for me, I would still say no. I would still wait for global anniversary. So that's my recommendation. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments down below. Are you going to be saving or waiting for the global anniversary, or are you going to be summoning on Bakugo? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a fantastic day.